Selena Gomez opens up about Benny Blanco marriage, the beautiful truth nearly 2 months after wedding. Welcome to Popstar Daily. Love is truly in the air, and Selena Gomez is giving fans exactly what they've been craving, an intimate, heartfelt glimpse into her married life with Benny Blanco that has left everyone feeling emotional, inspired, and more convinced than ever that she's found her perfect match. On November 8, 2025, nearly 2 months after their stunning private wedding ceremony that broke the internet, Selena has opened up about what married life has been like, sharing insights that are both deeply personal and beautifully relatable to anyone who has ever been in love or dreamed of finding their soulmate. This isn't the superficial celebrity marriage content we're so often fed with carefully curated Instagram posts and vague platitudes about happiness. This is genuine, vulnerable sharing about the reality of building a life with someone, the adjustments that come with marriage, the deepening of connection that happens when you make that ultimate commitment, and the everyday moments of joy, laughter, and partnership that make marriage meaningful beyond the wedding day glamour. Selena's willingness to be honest about her experience while still maintaining appropriate boundaries around her privacy demonstrates the maturity and thoughtfulness she's developed over years of navigating fame and relationships in the public eye. Her words about Benny and their marriage reveal a woman who is genuinely happy, secure in her relationship, and excited about the future they're building together, offering hope and inspiration to fans who have supported her through heartbreak, health challenges, and the long journey toward finding lasting love and happiness. If you want to know every beautiful detail that Selena shared about her marriage to Benny and understand why their relationship is giving everyone relationship goals, you absolutely need to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for the most heartwarming celebrity love stories, and turn on notifications so you never miss these special moments. Drop a comment below sharing what you love most about Selena and Benny's relationship, and let's celebrate true love together. The timing of Selena's decision to open up about her marriage, coming nearly 2 months after the November 6, 2025 wedding that she initially kept extremely private, reflects her careful approach to sharing her personal life on her own terms and timeline. Immediately following the wedding, Selena shared only a carefully curated selection of beautiful photos that gave fans a glimpse of the celebration while protecting the intimate details and the privacy of their guests and special moments. This measured approach allowed her and Benny to actually experience being newlyweds without the pressure of constant public commentary and analysis during those precious first weeks of married life. Now that they've had time to settle into married life, adjust to their new reality as husband and wife, and establish their own rhythms and routines as a married couple, Selena apparently feels ready to share more about the experience with the fans who have supported her journey. The insights she's offering come from a place of reflection rather than the immediate aftermath of the wedding when emotions are highest and perspectives haven't yet been shaped by the actual lived experience of being married. According to sources close to Selena, she's been intentional about when and how she discusses her marriage publicly, wanting to ensure that what she shares is authentic and meaningful rather than just feeding the constant demand for content about her personal life. Friends describe her as being radiantly happy in her marriage to Benny, more at peace than they've seen her in years, and genuinely excited to share some of that joy with the fans who have been on this journey with her through the difficult times as well as the celebratory ones. The specific insights that Selena has shared about her marriage to Benny paint a picture of a relationship built on friendship, mutual respect, shared humor, and a deep understanding of each other that has only strengthened since making their commitment official. According to the details Selena has revealed in recent conversations and interviews, one of the most beautiful aspects of being married to Benny is how natural and easy it feels. There wasn't a dramatic shift or adjustment period because they'd already built such a solid foundation of friendship and partnership before the wedding. She's spoken about how Benny makes her laugh every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, and how his sense of humor and ability to find joy in simple moments has been transformative for someone who has struggled with anxiety and depression throughout her life. Selena has described Benny as her best friend, her biggest supporter, and someone who sees and loves the real her beyond the celebrity persona that the world knows. She's shared that one of her favorite things about being married is the everyday domestic moments that might seem mundane to others but feel precious to her. Cooking together in the kitchen, having morning coffee while discussing their plans for the day, unwinding together in the evening and sharing stories about what happened during their separate work activities. These simple routines and rituals of partnership represent something Selena has apparently craved for years but struggled to find with previous partners whose relationships with her were complicated by the intensity of public scrutiny and the difficulty of separating genuine connection from the performance of relationship for cameras and fans. With Benny, who had been part of her professional life for years before their romance developed, there's an authenticity and groundedness that allows them to just be themselves without pretense or performance. The adjustments and growth that Selena has experienced in the nearly 2 months since becoming Benny's wife reveal both the joys and the realistic challenges of merging lives and building a marriage, even when the relationship itself is strong and healthy. Selena has been refreshingly honest about the fact that marriage, while wonderful, does require adjustment and communication even in the best relationships. She's mentioned learning to navigate sharing space fully with another person, coordinating schedules when both partners have demanding careers, and figuring out how to maintain individual identities and pursuits while also prioritizing the relationship and time together. These are universal marriage challenges that every couple faces regardless of celebrity status or wealth, and Selena's willingness to acknowledge them rather than pretending everything is effortlessly perfect makes her insights more relatable and valuable to fans who may be in relationships themselves or hoping to build healthy partnerships in the future. She's spoken about the importance of communication, of being able to express needs and boundaries clearly while also being receptive to her partner's needs and perspectives. Selena has credited therapy and the personal growth work she's done over the years with giving her tools to be a better partner and to approach marriage from a healthier place than she might have in earlier relationships before she'd done that internal work. She's also mentioned how Benny's emotional intelligence and communication skills have made navigating these adjustments easier, describing him as someone who doesn't shy away from difficult conversations and who approaches challenges in their relationship with problem-solving rather than defensiveness or avoidance. Friends of the couple have shared that Selena and Benny have established regular check-ins where they discuss how they're feeling about the relationship, what's working well, and what they might need to adjust, a practice that demonstrates remarkable maturity and commitment to maintaining the health of their marriage long-term rather than just coasting on the initial romance and excitement. The way Selena speaks about Benny and their future together reveals a woman who has found not just romantic love but genuine partnership, security, and the kind of relationship that supports her mental health and overall well-being rather than compromising it. Throughout her candid discussions about marriage, Selena has emphasized how different this relationship feels from previous ones, describing a sense of peace and security that she hadn't fully experienced before finding Benny. She's mentioned that Benny's consistent, stable presence in her life has been healing, particularly given her history of relationships that were characterized by intensity, volatility, and constant public drama that took a toll on her mental health. With Benny, Selena describes feeling safe to be vulnerable, to show up authentically without fear of judgment, and to prioritize her health and well-being knowing that her partner fully supports and encourages her self-care rather than seeing it as an inconvenience or burden. She's spoken about how Benny actively supports her mental health journey, understanding when she needs space or quiet time, celebrating her commitment to therapy and wellness practices, and never making her feel guilty for prioritizing her health over social obligations or external expectations. This level of support and understanding is particularly meaningful given Selena's openness about her struggles with anxiety, depression, and the ongoing management required for her lupus diagnosis. Having a partner who not only accepts these aspects of her life but actively supports her in managing them represents a fundamental shift from relationships where her health challenges created tension or were minimized. Looking toward the future, Selena has shared excitement about building a family with Benny, though she's been clear that they're taking their time and enjoying being newlyweds before rushing into the next major life transition. She's mentioned dreams of traveling together, continuing to build their respective careers while supporting each other's ambitions, creating a home that feels like a sanctuary from the pressures of public life, and potentially expanding their family when the timing feels right for both of them. The public response to Selena's openness about her marriage has been overwhelmingly positive and supportive, with fans expressing joy at seeing her so genuinely happy and grateful for the insights she's chosen to share about this chapter of her life. Social media has been flooded with emotional comments from followers who feel invested in Selena's happiness after supporting her through difficult times, with many expressing that seeing her thrive in a healthy, loving relationship feels like a personal victory. Relationship experts and therapists have praised Selena's realistic and healthy approach to discussing marriage, noting that her willingness to acknowledge both the joys and the adjustments provides a more balanced and helpful perspective than the fairy tale narratives that often dominate celebrity marriage discourse. Many commentators have specifically appreciated how Selena emphasizes the foundation of friendship and the importance of communication rather than just focusing on romance and passion, recognizing that these elements are what sustain marriages long-term beyond the initial honeymoon phase. Fans have also expressed appreciation for how Selena talks about Benny, noting that she describes him with genuine affection and respect rather than the performative gushing that sometimes characterizes celebrity relationship content. The consensus seems to be that Selena has finally found a partner who matches her emotional maturity, values her completely, and brings out the best in her, a development that feels particularly meaningful given the very public struggles and heartbreaks she's experienced in previous relationships. Some fans have even shared that Selena's journey and her current happiness have given them hope for their own romantic futures, demonstrating that healing is possible, that healthy love exists, and that patience and personal growth can lead to finding the right partner at the right time. We want to hear from you. What's your favorite thing that Selena has shared about her marriage to Benny? Do you appreciate that she's being realistic about adjustments and challenges while also celebrating the joy of marriage? If you're in a relationship yourself, can you relate to the insights Selena has shared about partnership, communication, and building a life with someone? For single folks, does Selena's journey give you hope about finding healthy love in your own future? Share your thoughts, feelings, and your own relationship insights in the comments below, and let's create a supportive community conversation about love, partnership, and what makes relationships truly work.